It's a hockey stream on episode 514 of the VIG Lounge as the Pittsburgh Penguins take the ice for the first time after the Olympic break as they welcome the New Jersey Devils to PPG Paints Arena. Will the Penguins pick up another win and fly high, or will they be dragged through the depths of hell by the Devils? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to the Penguins and Devils here on the VIG Lounge. Crosby and Hughes meeting at center. Olympic rivals and Metro rivals as well. Brian Rust carries in for the Pens with an early shot. Denied by the Devils netminder. Given away to Raquel. Raquel fires. Rebound. Went wide. And the Devils look to try to clear it out. Somehow the Penguins only have one shot. I feel like we got a couple on that sequence, but be that as it may, Jesper gets knocked down like the little brat that he is. Dumped in now by Rickard Raquel. Left it along the wall by Carlson. Carlson fires, denied by the Devils netminder once again. I'm just not sure if it's Allen or Markstrom. So it's either a Jacob or a Jake. Or unless it's some other random dude, I don't know. But we'll have to see when the goalie gets a touch and hangs onto the puck. Pittsburgh trying to get it out now. Parker Wotherspoon up the left side. Gets it to Tommy Novak. Novak trying to create some space for himself. Shoots! Pants! Save again by the Devils netminder. Now to the tank. Fires! Another save by the netminder for the Devils. Samuel Girard with a great opportunity in this Penguins debut as he flings it off the Blues rebound. Score! And it's past Jake Allen. Evgeni Malkin opens the scoring, and he's got a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. 1-0 Pittsburgh. That was an excellent shot as I gotta, of course, fix the stupid camera. Because it would not be a VIG Lounge stream if it weren't for having to fix the camera here, right? Let's try it again and see if we can get it back on track relatively quickly. There we go. Kills the momentum of the goal, but be that as it may, at least I got to talk about it. And of course, Samuel Girard has his first game tonight as a Penguin, paired up with Chris Letang, after being acquired from the Colorado Avalanche. Nice defensive play by Letang. Letang has it again. Finds Malkin, the goal scorer. Malkin's going to try again, and a save made by Jake Allen as he hangs on to the puck after making the save down low off the pad. Highlight of Chris Letang. I think it's going to be a hit. Yep. Absolutely runs through Andre Palat, who is now a New York Islander IRL. Draw one by the Devils in their own zone. To Nico Hischier. Now to Andre Palat. Palat goes splat on that one. Palat goes splat as Chris Letang looks to carry in for the Penguins, which is in the backhand. Shoots, denied by Allen. And Ben Kindle with his attempt on a backhand shot turned aside as well. Evgeni Dadonov. Or is he Dadonov with the Devils? I don't know. I'll have to hear that on the broadcast tonight. Trying to get it up the middle. Puck gains the red line, but this might be... Well, it's not going to be an icing, but it's collected by Brett Pesce for the Devils. New Jersey still looking for their first shot, and it's nearly halfway through this first period. Pass across, and carried right back in by Anthony Mantha. Mantha knocked off the puck. Crosby with a chance, denied off the pad of Markstrom. Or off the pad of Allen, sorry. Crosby around the net. Fires and he puts it high and wide. Crosby has it again. Tries for the backhand and it gets knocked away as Allen comes up. 8:20 to go in period one. Pittsburgh up to double digits in shots. The Devils don't even have one yet. And Jake Allen has certainly made this a game as he stopped everything except the rebound chance for Malkin. Crosby wins it back to Clifton. And I believe he started his career in New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken, then went on to the Sabres. New Jersey native. Checked by Ryan Shea. Puck dumped back into the Penguin zone. Collected behind the net by Rust. Up to Sidney Crosby. Thankfully, in this season, I don't have to go without Crosby, but scores! The Wizard of Cross waves his magic wand and is past 60 goals on the year. Ladies and gentlemen, Crosby is north of 60. Sidney Crosby unstoppable. Look at this, just wires it. No chance for Allen on that one. And Evgeni Malkin now steps in, lost the draw. Carried in by Malkin. The big boys have both the goals for Pittsburgh as Malkin got the first one. Crosby's got one. Cheetahkov trying to add to that total. But it was not to be on that exchange. New Jersey still does not have a shot on goal. Until now, they finally have one. With under 5 minutes left. Now they got three. Stuart Skinner had no work. Now all of a sudden he's under siege and he's been able to turn everything aside so far. As the Penguins look to get it out. Igor Cheetahkov sends it in. Devils now up to 5 shots suddenly as they were kept getting rebound chances on Stuart Skinner. But he was able to turn them all away. Parker Wotherspoon. The puck gets dumped into the corner. Andre Palat. The shot, and now Erik Karlsson is away. Karlsson fires on Allen, and he's able to turn it aside. I always want to say Markstrom. That's why I kind of hesitate a little bit. But be that as it may, I'll get it right eventually. And Ricard Raquel will dump it in with a minute remaining, and then Letang comes in offside. 17.2 seconds. As we see some of the physicality from Igor Cheetahkov. Devils win the draw in the neutral zone. Beautiful pass picked off. A beautiful pickoff, I should say. And a rebound chance for Kindle, and he got it a little too tight. Otherwise, it would have been 3-0 going into the break. But the Penguins will have to settle for 2. A goal from Malkin, a goal from Crosby, and the Penguins lead 2-0. And I got to finish my thought, too, after the Crosby goal interrupted it. I'm thankful for this playthrough that I don't have to go without Sid, but we're going to have to go without him for at least a month in real life after the hit from Radko Gudas, which Crosby doesn't have a problem with, so I'll respect that. Still disappointed, of course, but I'll be a little less likely to get the pitchfork out if Sid's okay with it. But be that as it may, hopefully the Penguins can ride that wave or get through that storm, whatever cliche you want to use. But I'm happy to have him here in the stream, of course, and especially as he's got more than 60 goals now on the season. And again, as I mentioned before, the North of 60 reference is a Canadian drama series called North of 60. So anytime I get 60 shots, or, well, more than 60 shots, or in this case, a player with more than 60 goals, that's where the reference comes from for anybody wondering. So Sidney Crosby, North of 60, as he's got 61 goals on the year in this remarkable playthrough at 38 years old. It's video game-like, which it is, but still. Anyway, let's take a look at the stats as I stop rambling. Shots on goal, 13-5 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, 10-7 favoring Pittsburgh. Face-off, slight edge to the Devils, 4-2. It's probably going to get worse before it gets better. No penalties to speak of as of yet. Maybe that will change in period 2. We shall see. There's Sam Girard taking a hit. Had a great chance early as he rang it off the pipe, but we'll try it again as he's paired up with Letang. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what this second period has in store, shall we? Why does this keep happening? I don't understand why my controller just randomly decides to shut off like once per stream lately. It's absolutely bizarre. I was just about to say Crosby won the draw, and then my controller shut off, and Skinner able to bail me out there and bail out on the giveaway as well. The Devils have really come out of the gate early, taking advantage of my controller woes. And Stuart Skinner hangs on to the puck as we've got a defensive zone now. Stuart Skinner rocking a .919 save percentage. Long drive handled by Skinner, collected now by Parker Wotherspoon. Trying to get the puck to Raquel, it got picked off by Hamilton. And Crosby now picks up the loose change and brings it in. Stops up, cuts the net. Subtle stick handles, and he got a chance off the pad of Jake Allen. Now to Carlson, who lets it rip. And Allen struggled with that one, but he hangs on. And he'll get the whistle as the Penguins look to reestablish their time in the offensive zone that they had back in the first period. Let's go Pens chant here at PPG. Wotherspoon with a hit. Meyer was able to get the better of that. Both men seem okay. Up now to Parker Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon with a wrist shot, denied off the pad of off the pad of Allen. See, I did it again. Hit by Letang. Wotherspoon now with a hit as well. Behind the Penguins net. And Wotherspoon comes away with it. Let's go Devils chant. And the puck deflects in! Malkin's got a second! Chino catches in on the casino on the deflected pass, and the Penguins lead it 3-0. I'm going to do more of this. It's 2 games in a row where the cross-crease pass deflects in off the goaltender. And, or no, it was off Pesci, it looks like. And Malkin feeling fine with 29 goals in his second of the game. It's one Jake Allen would like to have back, certainly. Crashing and banging in front of the Penguins net. Sam Girard with what would have been a glorious pass. Justin Brazeau is not able to track the puck down. Shoots, denied by Allen. Oh my goodness, what a goal that would have been. Sam Girard taking the body. Pass across to Girard. Finds Ben Kindle. Kindle It's in. The puck got knocked off his stick, though. As Dawson Mercer looks to break in for the Devils. That's turned aside. Connor Clifton. Up the left side to Brazeau. Brazeau trying to find some room, and he nearly did. For the Devils' defense. Devil in the details right there. Able to turn that aside. Hope you guys like that one. I'll be here all night, or at least until the game's over. And Noel Acciari in for Pittsburgh. Gets a shot away, and that's blocked off the shoulder of Allen. Now to the blue line, Connor Clifton. Clifton with a little bit of a do-si-do. Lets a shot go, and that's turned aside by Allen. Godona drops it back. Nice save by Skinner. Pass across to Crosby. Crosby spins off a check, cuts to the net, and he couldn't get the shot away that he wanted. He did get one to the net. It just wasn't at the angle that he originally had in mind, I don't think. Has banked it in off goaltenders before, though, so no shot is a bad shot, especially for number 87. And this puck goes all the way down into the Devils zone. Carlson got there, I believe, ahead of the Devils defenseman, but it is not to be. I don't know what exactly they're showcasing there, so we'll just move on. Highlighting the goaltending matchup, Stuart Skinner, who's been exceptional for the Pens after coming over from the Oilers, and Jake Allen. One goalie's doing better than the other. I'll allow you to take a guess on who that might be. Raquel knocked off the puck. Wotherspoon down the wall to Carlson. Big bomb off the pad of Markstrom, excuse me. Devils, of course, played last night against Buffalo. So I don't know, maybe Markstrom got that start. There, Carlson carries in, shoots, rebound, collected by Chinikov, and now to Raquel. He'll get a shot away, and Allen chooses to hang on. 2:24 to go in period number 2. How the hell are the Devils up to 13 shots? I feel like, they had that flurry at the beginning, and then that was about it. Whatever. Brendan Dillon, oh, that's who that was. It was Brendan Dillon who won the icing. And Letang. Up now to Malkin. Malkin broke his stick, but he did get the puck in at least. And took the body because he had the chance. Down to the blue line. Gerard with a shot. Beautiful one-timer, but it was not to be, as it was patted away by Markstrom. Meyer to the net, turned away. And that'll do it through 2. Pittsburgh increases the lead thanks to Evgeni Malkin, 3-0 after 40. What a close chance there from Chinikov. Take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 25-14 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits, 21-11 in favor of the Pens. Face-offs dominated by the Devils. We only won one draw in that entire period, but it's to be expected. Either way, we're leading in the right spot. No penalties to speak of as of yet through 2 periods. Again, maybe we'll get one, get the Devils more frustrated being down by 3. We will have to see. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action coming at you next here on VIG Lounge. And New Jersey On the opening draw, but the puck is given away to Rust. He got a shot away, and Allen is able to absorb that and get the whistle early, as about 30 seconds is drained off the clock in this third period. Another one draw by the Devils. Oh, a giveaway in front. Raquel! Oh, he couldn't quite get the shot away that he wanted, but he still has the puck. Tried to get a shot away again, and he lost it. Back to the blue line for Carlson. Taken away by Timo Meier. Now, Hughes to Dillon of all people joining the rush. That's different. I don't know if that was of the Jack or... Who's the lesser-known Hughes brother? Luke. I don't know if that was the Hughes brother, the Jack or the Luke variety. All I saw was Hughes, so it's hard for me to tell. I'm going to assume Jack. Hit on the former Vegas Golden Knight, Paul Cotter. Long drive handled by Skinner. And he will get a whistle as he faces his first shot in the third period. Taking a look at the handiwork of Stuart Skinner, he's been able to knock aside and glove what he's had to. Wish they would incorporate that in the game, the chant of Stu every time he made a save, because I do like that when it's the home team and it's your goaltender. Didn't really care for that when he was in Edmonton, but I'm all for it now that he's in Penguins. So pass from Malkin, trying to get it up to Novak. That got picked off. Letang. Up the right side to Tommy Novak. Now he'll get it in. Allen holds on to the puck once more. 13:42 to go in period 3. As we see more handiwork from Stuart Skinner, who stopped everything he's faced so far. Only a 40% threat analysis, so we're doing okay. Another one draw by the Devils. Letang. Oh, he got knocked off the puck, but that was a level of determination I was not expecting. Here's Malkin. Drops it to Gerard, and he let it go. He hasn't scored yet, but he's had his chances. Oh, what a beautiful goal! Oh, Evgeni Malkin! Oh, Evgeni Malkin! And he's got over 30 this year, 32 goals for number 39. Ping! .10 to go in period 3, and the Penguins have increased the lead once again. Skinner sticks that shot away. And Sam Girard's got an assist on that goal. Point in his Penguins debut. And Girard's had his chances. He's hit the post and been thwarted by the goaltender on a few occasions. So it was 49-39, 49-39. Mantha, and again, lost it. Nice keep at the line by Clifton. Big hit by Ryan Shea. Up again to Clifton. And Clifton sends it in. Collected by Crosby. Oh my word, what a save by Allen. Probably his best work. To rob number 87 for a second. Tried it again, and then Raquel on the rebound. Couldn't get it to go. Knockdown. Brian Rust. Carries in for the Pens. Stops up, cuts to the net. Backhand! And he put it just wide. Now it's on the stick of Crosby. He was unstoppable until the puck hit until the puck hit Jake Allen. Look at that. I'm actually interested. A home right now, an away game against the Rangers, a home game against the Golden Knights. So nice, I'll be doing that game twice. And then an away game against the Bruins because this schedule makes no sense. I will, of course, have all those games for you. And the Devils magically get a power play for some reason. Let's find out why. Okay. Interference call, but I feel like the Devils player went down a bit easy, but he was touched without the puck, so by definition, I guess that was interference. Got to give New Jersey a chance. Connor Dewar lost the draw. Long drive handled by Skinner. And Letang looks to get the clear, but that's not going to happen. Nice play. Raquel will get it cleared. It actually gets on goal for Jake Allen. He had to handle that one from long range. Nice takeaway. Now Letang is in shorthanded. Let a shot go, denied by Jake Allen. Devils, nearly a minute gone on this power play, and they haven't really been able to do much of anything, aside from the lone shot off the one faceoff when the power play began. Connor Dewar shoots, denied. Oh my goodness, a rebound chance for Raquel. It's turned away as well. And Connor Dewar will simply clear it, as he had all kinds of time. Long pass. Connor Clifton with a hit. And Skinner will hang on to that one. 21 seconds on the Devils power play. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the third period, as Pittsburgh has a 4-0 lead. Oh my goodness, what a hit by Brian Rust. In Rust we trust with that one. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Long drive handled by Skinner. And cleared. And a Let's Go Devils chant. Too little too late for the Devils fans that are here tonight. Those fickle EA fans. Here, wait a minute. Save made by Skinner! And probably his best stop. In the dying seconds of the Devils' man advantage. Blake Lazar gains the red and dumps it in. Devils behind by 4 and are really running out of time here. They need to get one before they can do anything else. And Carlson lets it rip. Under 2 minutes now. Heischer hits the deck. Ryan Shea. Up to Malkin. Puck left behind. Connor Clifton throws the body once again. And Connor Clifton now will cut in, get a chance of his own, and it goes wide. That's why he's a defensive defenseman. But the effort was there. Tommy Novak carries in now for the Pens as the second line looks to go to work. Each member has a goal assigned to Novak until now. How about a shot of Novocaine as each member of this second line has at least one goal. Loving those things work out. Because I'm just talking about how Novak hadn't scored. And now he does. And the Penguins are ahead by a fistful with 25 seconds left. Parker Wotherspoon knocks the Devil off the puck. And they break the shutout bid. Evgeni Dadonov alone in front. And the Devils are on the board, but again, too little, too late. So there's pride, I guess, for the Devil getting one past Stuart Skinner, but not going to mean much in the grand scheme of things. Devils now get gifted another power play. I think this one is a little more egregious than the first one. Erik Karlsson. Okay. I mean, it fits interference by definition, but again, that was a slow fall. So I don't know if the Devils player didn't process that he was hit until later, like a delayed reaction, like a KO where you're hitting the liver, for example, or just one of the best, and by best I mean worst sell jobs you'll ever see. Lawson Mercer brought it to another Devils player, and the Penguins don't even need to clear as they defeat New Jersey 5-1 upon the return from the Olympic break. Everybody piles onto the ice. There's Archer Shelovs. Stuart Skinner's dancing. I don't know where Iceberg is. I'm kind of disappointed we don't get to see him, but oh, there he is. How you doing, Iceberg? It'd be kind of cool if he had the yellow jersey when they wear the alternates, but what are you going to do? Look at this, Anthony Mantha. What a beautiful play. Pass from Novak off the wall. And again, Samuel Girard got an assist in his Penguins debut. Huge hit. Here's Sidney Crosby. Turning, shooting, and scoring because he is unstoppable. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats before we wrap things up. Wow, the Devils really ramped up the shot totals. Pittsburgh only outshot them 38-30. Hits, though, another story, 40-18 in favor of the Penguins. Face-offs, though, oh my God, we got absolutely dummied there, but be that as it may, Devils 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Pittsburgh was not so fortunate to get a man advantage. Wanted to see what Sam Girard looked like quarterback in the second power play. Malkin with 3 points on the night. First star of the game, for sure. But thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. Once again, I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a tremendous Thursday, everybody.